she was hit so hard, her shoes were thrown off her feet.
That's a couple of years ago. Used to get people walk. Escapees, or why like this?
I remember all the questions I asked him at the
Yeah.
time.
Now, escapees, we've had an escape and apprehension unit in place for several years. But one thing.
You might think the story ends here, that once a criminal is put behind bars, your neighborhood, your community is safe. What you forget to consider is that sometimes prisoners escape and go right back to the life of crime they left on the outside. George Green was put behind bars in 1973 for robbery. He escaped from Brockbridge Correctional Facility 6 years later and went on to commit another crime: the brutal stabbing deaths of a cook and a restaurant manager at the Great American Melting Pot. Again, he was incarcerated, this time for double life sentences plus 25 years. But Green was only in for a year. While on his way for medical treatment at University Hospital, Green escaped again. George Green is still at large.
We know that most criminals commit crimes in their own communities. So here we have a person who will probably go back into his own community, who will probably commit crimes to maintain his lifestyle. So that person is a walking threat to that community the very day he escapes.
For that reason, Baltimore City Police have compiled their most wanted list of escapees, and the police are turning to the community to help put the criminals back behind bars. Stephen Everett is another escapee. In addition to escaping from the Maryland pen by using a false ID and walking out of the prison, Everett has also escaped from prisons in Virginia and Florida. Everett is from Northeast Baltimore. Police consider escapees forgotten criminals who prey on the community. Both Everett and Green are considered a threat to the community. Both have a history of violent behavior, and both are roaming the streets freely. Kathy Bond, News Scene 2, downtown.